Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again for day 21 of the 30 Days of Horror Challenge, and for today's question it's, what is your favourite horror franchise? And as you can see in front of you is my Halloween franchise collection. I love this franchise. It's, for the most part, really good for such a long running franchise. It's pretty impressive. There's only a couple of movies in the entire series that I really dislike, but other than that, it's a great horror franchise, and I love the cast of characters throughout. You've got Michael Myers, which is my favourite horror icon of all time. Love him. He's just so creepy, so mysterious, but he can get really brutal at the same time. Then of course you've got Laurie Strode, who was an excellent character, I thought. And of course, who can forget Dr. Sam Loomis? He's fantastic. Donald Pleasence did a fantastic job with him, and I thought in the remakes Malcolm McDowell did a really good job as him as well. Not quite as good as Donald Pleasence, but still definitely probably the standout character in the remakes. So yeah, this is a fantastic franchise. I absolutely love it. And yeah, my favourite franchise for day 21 has to go to Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th is my favourite horror franchise. Sorry Halloween, but this one has to go to Friday the 13th. I think it's more consistent, and it's definitely one of the most solid and consistent franchises when it comes to horror. Again, this is another really long running series. It spawns some fantastic sequels and some not so good sequels. But what I love about this franchise is, even though some of the movies might not be my favourite, there's standout moments in every movie, and I think that's great that they've managed to capture that for such a long running franchise such as Friday the 13th. Not to mention some fucking amazing kills throughout. Even some of the more basic ones are some of my favourites. I just love the kills in this. It's got the whole series has got a really high kill and body count, and there's been some really creative kills throughout the entire series as well. Some of my favourites have to go to the character who was in the wheelchair in part 2, how he got the machete to the face. I absolutely loved that. Part 6, where the girl got her face rammed through the side of the RV van. I loved that. The guy, I can't remember which part it was either part 2 or part 3, how he was doing a handstand and he got cut in half. I loved that. And then the whole spear through the hammock when the couple were having sex, that was great. But yeah, there's been some fantastic kills throughout. I always love all the battles at the end. There's been some great female heroes throughout the entire series, which I think's great. And I love the whole backstory and lore between the characters of Pamela and Jason Voorhees. Both really interesting horror characters, I think. So yeah, this is a great franchise. I even enjoyed the remake. While the remake wasn't that creative kill-wise, I think it's the best remake out of the 3 main franchises, and it's definitely my favourite horror remake from the franchises. But yeah, overall fantastic series. I love it, and it's definitely my choice for day 21. Favourite horror franchise for me is Friday the 13th. So that is it. Hope everyone's enjoyed it, and thanks a lot for watching.